Consolidated elections are just 2 weeks away, and the Champaign County Clerk says more people are voting this time around.
We are your local election headquarters here at WCIA 3. The county clerk says he's expecting this consolidated election will rally more people than the one we saw in 2017, and some numbers are already proving that. He says vote by mail requests are up so far. More than 2,200 people have requested to vote by mail. Just more than 2,000 did that in 2017 total. He says that's because once people vote by mail once, they're more likely to do it again. Also, the county clerk is expecting a 5 to 7% increase in overall turnout. Election day is, of course, on April 2nd. As a reminder, a lot of the candidates you'll see on these ballots are mayors, village board members, and school board members.
6:53 now. Let's take a look at our weather on the threes with meteorologist Jack Griffin.
Thanks, Aaron. We do have a lot of sunshine expected for the day today. Want to start off, though, with the river levels because that's been the national topic here in terms of our weather because of all the dangerous flooding in the Midwest. Here, though, across Central Illinois and as well as a lot of the state, the major rivers that we have gauges on are actually reporting no flooding. The problem is going to be the Mississippi, especially once the Missouri flooding and the Missouri River gets to St. Louis and then goes down the Mississippi. That'll be an issue there. As a result, though, we'll be just kind of playing that waiting game because it obviously takes a while for that water to get here. But for Storm Tracker Doppler, we are quiet. We are also clear as well. And unfortunately, there are rain showers in the areas that do not need any more rain, but that is the rain that we expect for tonight into tomorrow. Nice view on our Bratcher Skycam overlooking Champaign and our roofing dog eyenet. We do have clear skies right now with temperatures that are still a little cool in the upper 20s across much of the area. Future track does show a lot of sunshine for the morning as well as for the afternoon, as temperatures will be able to get into the low 50s for highs. We do expect more clouds, though, by this evening, and then generally after midnight tonight, really, though, for tomorrow morning, these rain showers will be coming through. So these rain showers will be more of a Wednesday morning commute issue for us. They'll then be moving out by the late morning hours, and by the afternoon, we should be generally dry but cloudy. We're going to go now to Christy.
Jack, thanks. We have new developments on a death investigation in Springfield.
Police arrested 28-year-old Jaleisha Horton. She's facing murder charges after a woman was found dead on Saturday. The coroner says 26-year-old Stephanie Brown was strangled to death. Police are still investigating.
We have an update this morning as well. The Sangamon County coroner has released how 80-year-old Donna Bricker was killed. Bricker was found dead in her Springfield home in January. The coroner says she was also strangled to death. This comes after 54-year-old David Smith was arrested last week in connection with her death. He faces 3 counts of first-degree murder, and his bond is set at $3 million.
A Decatur man is in court this week trying to prove that he didn't shoot at 2 men during an argument last September. Our partner said the Herald and Review reported the argument started after Carlos Leyva said he was talking to a group of friends when 2 men pulled up in a car. Prosecutors say Leyva was seen grabbing a gun and shooting at the car as the men drove off. But a witness changed their story yesterday and said he shot into the air. Leyva's trial continues today.
Rantoul police are investigating after 2 people say they were shot at Thursday afternoon. This happened near Bell Place and Bel Air Drive. Police say they were told 3 teenagers shot at 2 people. The victims got into a house before the teens ran away. Nobody was hurt. One of the victims says he didn't know the suspects or know why he was targeted. If you know anything, call Rantoul police.
There are new developments in the national college admissions scandal with ties to Central Illinois. The state's attorney general is looking into whether the Meyer Charitable Foundation violated any rules. Last week, Elizabeth Meyer Kimmel resigned from the board of directors at the Busey Corporation. She owns Midwest Television, the company that used to own WCIA3. She's accused of paying more than $500,000 to get her kids into college. The FBI says that bribe money came from the foundation. We reached out to the Attorney General's office to ask if it's investigating that. We were told they were, quote, reviewing records to determine whether additional action is warranted.
Some at the Capitol may want to legalize marijuana, but they will have to change some rules for banks first. Marijuana remains illegal under federal law, and the DEA lists it as a Schedule I drug. That makes it difficult for companies to use banks, so they are mostly a cash business, which they say puts a target on their stores for theft or worse. The state treasurer is asking for regulations to be relaxed.
Governor Pritzker is touring the state looking to build support for his progressive income tax plan. The Democrats stopped in downstate Belleville and recruited local mayors there to help promote his plan to make the richest people in Illinois pay a bigger share of their income to the state.
is about bringing fairness to working families in every corner of the state of Illinois. Too many communities across downstate Illinois have been forgotten.
Pritzker's campaign arm, called Think Big Illinois, published poll results showing nearly 2 in 3 people don't know enough details yet to decide if they support or oppose the progressive tax. After hearing a favorable description, the poll showed 64% of people surveyed would support it. The proposal would require 60% of voters to approve it on the 2020 ballot before Illinois could change the flat tax in the state constitution.
New this morning, there are some changes coming to the Mattoon Public Library. Construction began yesterday on the 116-year-old building. While crews are working, you'll have to use a different entrance. The alley north of the building will be closed, and one of the 2 front entrances will be periodically closed for construction equipment to get in and out of the building. And the Urbana Free Library will be open later today than normal due to construction. A chiller is being replaced on the roof, so heavy equipment is needed. The doors will open at 11 o'clock this morning.
New this morning, first responders are working to keep people safe in Clinton. Today, they're training at the Clinton Nuclear Power Station from 9 to 1. If you see an increased police presence there, just remember, it's a drill.
Well, that will wrap up the morning show on WCIA 3. But coming up when we make the switch to WCIX for the 7 and 8 o'clock hours of the morning show.
Dr. Daniel Deem is making the rounds this morning. We're talking about the risks and signs of colon cancer. That is coming up in about 10 minutes.
But before we get to all that on WCIX, let's get one check of our 7-day forecast.
Thank you, Christy. We've got sunny skies for our day today, high of 53. Then once you get to Wednesday, there'll be a chance for some showers in the morning, then cloudy the rest of the day, a high of 50. Then low to middle 50s for Thursday and Friday with more sunshine. Best day Saturday, 61 and sunny skies. And then clouds Sunday with more rain on Monday.
All right.